So we find ourselves here in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. Tim Dunge and the UAB Blazers take on the UTSA Roadrunners. I believe that's what they're called anyway. We are 2-0 in conference play, and they are 0-2 in conference play. Overall record 2-5 for UTSA, and for UAB it's a solid 4-1. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the journey of Tim Dunge in NCAA 14, the mod version, college football revamped. We need to keep our pace up if we're going to see the Conference USA Championship. We can't take any opponent lightly, so we're here to test our might, to see if we can salvage our offensive firepower and hold on to the ball. Or any game could surprise us. But let's get into it. As always, let's see if we win the game off the coin toss, and we do, so we're going to win this game. Now let's put our good old defense on the field first. Now for this game, we are rocking our gold helmet because we don't have any other helmet. White jerseys because we are the away team, and then on top of that we are wearing our gold pants. Thought we'd change it up a little bit just to kind of show off more of the colors we have in the program. Whereas they're rocking their blue outlook with those nice orange socks. So really actually kind of looks like a Roadrunner in terms of long orange legs. So just kind of cool. I'm not a huge uniform buff guy, but uniforms definitely do, they fit the outfit. But we got a big play there on first down. Let's see if we can keep it up. Oh, they're bringing the fullback. We're probably going to see a run, if I had to guess. Don't want to be too predictable. Oh, they do the play action. We blow our coverage, but it doesn't matter. Hold them to 3rd and inches. Would have liked to have him in the backfield, but still, we've got a chance here. We're going to go into a blitz. A little early for what our usual tastes are when it comes to blitzes. I should have run a spy. So it's going to be one of those kinds of games. Got it. Like I said before, we cannot take any game lightly. We are in a good place in terms of what we can do for the conference and setting ourselves up for a conference championship, but we can't let up. Every game matters. And there we go! Number 50, Riggs, Bobby Riggs, gets in and gives that quarterback something to think about for the rest of the game. We're going to drop into a spy look, just so that way we don't have another 10-yard run by this quarterback. Oh, I'm kind of surprised we didn't see a screen. Oh, they're running 4 verts. Oh, Pollard, you got to pick that! You have to! Oh, well, we get the stop. No opening possession touchdowns here. So we're already starting better than we were before. Here we go, critical 3rd and 4. We have to convert here. And the backer comes up, and we complete the pass to Trent again for the first down. 11 yards on the gain and a perfect bullet throw by Matt Goolsby. This is going to be an interesting play, but we're going to go with it. And Goolsby takes it for a 16-yard rush, and we get the first down. Brian Blair gets stuffed on 2nd down, 3rd and 2. don't need to convert, or we need to convert here. We don't need to get the touchdown, though. We're actually going to run a play action here. I'm hoping they don't blitz, but they probably will. We hit Eric Hall on the little dump route, and he punches it in for 7! What a drive! Opening drive touchdown after the stop. That's the way we like to start this game. Get big man Eric Hall moving, and he'll take this offense where it needs to go. Oh, you need to be over here, buddy. Oh no, get him down. At least we stopped the touchdown, but that was a good play by them. We're actually going to play a bit more conservatively here. See how this spy does. There we go. Finally got him down. Took a corral of Blazers to get him down. J.J. Nolan ends up getting credit for the sack. But looks like Mr. Wise was the one that started that. Now we'll run cover 2 man. Now we're going to give Mr. Wise a little bit of a special duty. We're going to make sure that that quarterback doesn't run the ball on us. And there we go. We get him down. 4th and 14. Who got that? Michael James. Got tired of hearing Mr. Wise and Mr. Parks, and he has had a strong couple of games. Matt Goolsby rushing for 17 on the curls play. Didn't like where the safety was going and decided to just take it himself and get that first down. And with that, we're going to take it to the quarter. So it was a very fast quarter. But we are up 7-0, and we are driving with the ball. Looks like everyone kind of has woken up a bit, and hopefully we can channel some of this injury to maybe make this not so interesting of a game. So unfortunately, that's going to make it really hard to convert here for 3rd down. We're going to have to see what we can do here. Oh, they send the blitz. Oh, ill-advised throw into coverage. That's a bad turnover. Should have just taken my lumps and punted it away. There we go. We got him down again. Who got it this time? Michael James again? Michael James. He's turning into that star of the defensive line. 5 wide. Actually going to call a blitz here, but what I actually want to do is put our backers on QB spies. That's not who he should have thrown it to. They got the first down, but they had a wide open touchdown. Now it's going to be 1st and goal on the 3. I imagine we're going to see a read option here. That we did. And we keep him out of the end zone. But they do get 3 yards on the gain. Now it's going to be 2nd and goal on the inch line. We're going to sell out that it's going to be a run up the middle. That it wasn't. Oh, and he drops the ball in the end zone. Bails us out. We guessed wrong and we didn't get punished. Oh, we got stood up. Touchdown UTSA, and they tie the game up. Jernigan breaks free on the outside and gets us a gain on the other side of the field. 50-yard return to set it up. See if we can do a better job reading our progressions here. The vert was open, so we'll throw it to Richards and hit it for a 17-yard gain. We're going to actually look to kind of slow things down a little bit here, just so that way we can make sure we don't leave a lot of time on the clock. Because it doesn't look like they're a very electric offense. Now, we can always make a bunch of mistakes. That's been kind of par of the course for the last couple of weeks, so let's aim to be better. Oh, we got so lucky there. As soon as I threw it, saw that backer slide, and it's just like, oh, geez, didn't read that. So now it's going to be 3rd and 9. We're actually going to play in this more type of look. Not necessarily aiming to get the first down. Would love to, because we'd love to get touchdowns instead of field goals. And it wasn't there, so I decided to just go ahead and throw it away. It's better than taking a sack here, because I'm not sure how good our field goal kicker is. Never am. But we're just going to take points. Because we get the ball to start the second half, so as long as our defense holds, we should be able to go up 2 possessions to start the second half. Gonna run another zone here. It seems to be working. Not necessarily stopping them, but limiting what they can do. Oh, and they throw it away, so now it's going to be 4th and 2. Probably going to take about 1 look at a shot, just to see if it's even there. It wasn't for as fast as I needed it to be, and we'll just take the sack and go to half. So at the half, we're only up 10-7 over UTSA. Now we're going to need to look to have a little bit more success on offense and be a little smarter with the football. But we get the ball to start this second half, so hopefully we can do something with that and start to put this game away. So we're actually going to run the play that gets me killed all the time. Because I imagine we'll see a blitz here. It makes sense for them to run one. And they're ready for it. So let's do something stupid. Honestly, not that bad of a pick there, being honest. That's because it comes out to be just about what a punt would have been. So, as far as interceptions go, that one's okay. Still don't love it, but honestly, that one's okay. And there we go. There's a name we haven't called. Or no, it's Michael James. I keep confusing James and Parks. And there we go. Is that Michael James again? He's got 3 sacks on the day. He really likes to make sure that this quarterback knows who he is. Now it's going to be 3rd and 16. Seems both offenses are sputtering after the break. Oh, and there we go. Kendall Wise finally gets in on a play. He's been quiet for a pretty long time, so bet he's glad to be back in the action. Jared White on the big gain on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and inches. Going to come out with this option look for 1st down. They've been playing the run pretty well, so I want to see if I can get their eyes moving a little bit. Maybe that will help us get a little more time in the pocket. Matt Goolsby with the spin cycle for a 12-yard gain and another 1st down. Takes us to, oh, I thought that'd be 1st and goal. We're just outside of that. So now let's see if we can punch it in. Hit big old Eric Hall for a nice gain. Nice 6-yard gain. Make it 2nd and 4. We're actually going to come out in a little different look in the play that haunts me as much as it does. Let's see if we can force them into something a bit uncomfortable for them. Oh, I thought he got it in. Oh well, it's 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches on the 1. We're going to come and we're just going to say we're going to play our power game. We're going to have faith that Mr. Touchdown Jared White can punch this in. I mean, we call him Mr. Touchdown around here for a reason. I said, we call you Mr. Touchdown around here for a reason. This is a no-brainer for me. We're going for it. And that's why we call him Mr. Touchdown. Jared White with the 1-yard one on 4th and down to give us the lead 17-7 with 2 minutes left in the 3rd. So at the end of 3, we're up 17-7. We can't let up now, but looks like if we punch this drive in, we could be sitting pretty for the rest of the game. So I'm making this decision here, and it might be a weird one, but we're going to go for it. And it's because if we punt it, likely going to get a touchback, and it's not going to really do much for us anyway. So instead, we're going to try to hit Eric Hall, and he stumbles out of the turn. We had him. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well, I put faith in our defense that we'd be able to stop them with a little optimal of field position. We are up 2 scores, so we need to keep that in mind. That was part of my factoring for that decision. Once again, we're going to fall into our very standard, very safe cover 1 with a QB spy. And Michael James gets there again and breaks the UAB school record for sacks in a game with 4. 3rd and 12. It's going to be 4th and inches, and they're going to go for it. They have to. So let me just make sure here everyone is covered. And we make the swat down to turn the ball over on downs. What a play. We went with the blitz and it worked out. And Jared White rips a 11-yard gain. We don't want to be like the Atlanta Falcons here and choke this away. So we want to make sure we don't necessarily score a touchdown here. So we're actually going to play the prevent game here. We're not going to take the more yardage and potentially go into 1st and goal, because that would have been ill-advised. We can actually fall into doing our victory kneels. So there you have it. At the end of 4 quarters, we take the victory 17-7. Wasn't quite the offensive performance I would have liked. We didn't really limit our turnovers as much as I would have, but we had big playmakers make big plays, like Michael James breaking the school record today. Had 4 sacks on the game. Hopefully he can keep that up and we may be able to ride that streak to a Conference USA championship, because that would be awesome. But let's go ahead and look at our overall stats from the game. We had 14 first downs, which is generally a little lower than we normally are. 230 yards of total offense with 151 rushing yards. We had a great day on the ground. Only 79 passing yards. We forced the ball a little bit downfield, but otherwise we kind of stayed in rhythm and just kind of dink and dunking it down the field. So that 79 number is a bit misleading, especially looking at our 12 completions for 20 attempts. That's a little low, but still that's workable. 50% on third down, that's got to be higher. 50% on fourth down, that's decent. 75% in the red zone, I like that. 2 turnovers, it's been our issue. We just can't figure that out for whatever reason. And we had no penalties on the day from either team, and we dominated time of possession. That was the real difference. So we end up going up 5-1 and 3-0 in conference play. So 1 win next week, and we're bowl eligible. So I'm not sure why on our stats screen our record was so wrong. We're actually 6-1, which means we are bowl eligible. So we'll go bowling this year. Who will play and where we'll go? Who knows? But we are bowl eligible. But I wanted to give you an idea of where we're sitting in the conference. For the east side of the conference, we're sitting pretty good. We're not like we can just cruise on to a championship, but we are looking pretty good. And we take on Middle Tennessee State next week. So another team that we don't want to take for granted, but should be a victory for us. And so we can go 4-0 in conference. But looking at who we could potentially be playing in the west side, we've got UTEP here who haven't lost. And so I just want to take a look at who they've played and see. They've played some decent opponents. We've played some higher ranked ones, and they get to play Texas A&M this week. So that'll be a good tell for us on whether they're the real deal or not. But as you can see, we won't see them until maybe the conference game. The conference championship game. We got to get there first. But as I said before, we're looking pretty good in the conference, and join us back next week when we play Middle Tennessee State. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it helps me so much more than you know. And I can't wait to see you guys back here next time. Have a good one.